Well, it's about time the police sent someone out to investigate. We have many important residents, and they're very worried.
Let's talk about my compensation first.
Very well. Consider this a retainer. Have a look at the crime scene for clues. And when you're ready, we can discuss your findings. You are free to question the residents, but their safety is our priority. So unless you have solid evidence, I would avoid accusations.
Need something?
What the hell do you think you're doing? This is a crime scene.
Do you not see it? The glory of the thing? The artistry.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Excuse me?
Ezra, you have outdone yourself. This is your finest work. There is more emotion in his death than most have had in their entire lives.
Our friend is dead, Mr. Avita. Have you no respect?
I'm just saying that at least he had the decency to make a spectacle of it. There is nothing
Please,
worse
if
than
I
a
may.
boy death.
That's
If
what
I
this
could
is
just
to you?
have your attention.
You're sick.
I'm sorry for shouting, but the detective has arrived and shall begin the investigation henceforth. Please return to your rooms until the detective has examined the crime scene and had a chance to come speak with you.
Protect and serve. Protect and serve.
Is this blood? Looks like the brain enclosure was smashed. Bingo. The baseball bat? Huh. What's this doing here?
Hello again, Detective. Was there anything else?
I found the murder weapon.
Oh no. That's the bat from Mr. McKinney's movie. You don't think he could be involved, do you? I can't imagine him ever doing such a thing. Was there anything else?
Your residents are robots.
Not robots, Detective. Well, not exactly, anyway. I believe the term they use is robo-brain. Back before the war, the residents decided the best way to wait it out was to put their brains inside robotic chassis. Was there anything else?
I'm not sure where I should start.
I suppose you should try to figure out how he died, and then who had the means and motive to kill him. Once you have enough evidence, then I suppose you'll need to confront the killer. Was there anything else?
Tell me about the victim.
Mr. Ezra Parker was the primary owner and financier for the hotel. He had vast experience managing venture projects around the world. It was his idea to have our premier clients become investors in the vault section of the hotel. He worked with Vault Tech to have this built to their every specification. Was there anything else?
Never mind.
I'll be here should you need me.
Protect and serve.
Why'd you do it, huh? He deserved better than that.
You think I'm stupid? I saw the way he looked at you. You gonna tell me that's nothing?
It wasn't like that. We were friends. He helped me out of a tight spot or two is all.
I couldn't stand by like some pasty-faced Percy. Well, he put the moves on my best girl.
But now the law is on our tail. What are we going to do?
Come away with me. Let's leave this dark hole of a city behind. We can be in Buenos Aires by tomorrow.
Oh, I want to believe you, I do, but they'll never
Hello,
let us
Detective.
go.
How can I help? Did you have questions about the case?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
It's obviously Santiago. He keeps going back to look at the crime scene.
I found your baseball bat at the crime scene. Care to explain how it got there?
Someone is clearly trying to frame me for the murder. It's probably Santiago. You saw him skulking around the crime scene.
What were you and Gilda talking about when I walked in?
Oh, we were just rehearsing a scene. Nothing to worry about.
Never mind.
Okay. Just let me know how I can help. Forget it. I can't do this right now.
Protect and serve.
I may have to do a whole series on these.
How'd they decide who got in and who was left outside?
I have not felt this inspired since that time security spent all day chasing a mole rat through the halls. I have not felt this inspired since
All
that
these
time
vaults run
security
together for
spent
you,
all
too?
day chasing a mole rat through the halls. How absolutely inspiring. How absolutely inspiring. I may have to do a whole series on these. How absolutely inspiring. Well. If it isn't the long arm of the law. Tell me, are you a devotee of the arts? Does that cruel muse call you to her entrapping bosom?
Art is life. Without it, we are no different than animals.
Perhaps, if all we are is a sentience floating in a suit of flesh, or metal, I suppose, then art is the only true communion with the world. Come with me. Tell me, what does this piece say to you?
It looks kind of like a face. That spot is the eye, the red blotch is its hair, and it's sticking its tongue out.
Indeed. This was the last piece I did in a series of portraits of Gilda. Number 1378. Her emotional landscape is superimposed on the portrait. The reality of the subject is distorted as the ego attempts to project itself. This way. Tell me, what does this one say to you?
It's the war! Bombs from every direction. No up or down. The world turned on its head.
I suppose in a way it must be. Art shapes the world, and the world shapes art in return. All art must therefore be constantly reborn through the lens of contextual and historic interpretation. We must ascend. And what about this one? And please be honest, for art without honesty is just politics.
It's a metaphor. A young creature grappling with ideas it doesn't possess the capability to understand.
Intriguing. The mind will superimpose meaning where none was intended. I had not considered it. Truth be told, this is my best-selling piece. I did this series under a pseudonym, of course. This series has made more money than any of my serious works. And I did the whole thing as a lark. What does that tell you about the value of art to the common man, huh? Ah, my fellow connoisseur of the art. Here to see my latest work?
I think you should explain why you keep returning to the crime scene.
It's for inspiration, detective. The others do not like to think about it, but even we shall die someday. Like Prometheus's torch, it kindles within me the fire to create as much art as I can with the time that I have.
It sounds like you've done a lot of paintings of Gilda. Why her?
Our Gilda is a very singular creature, detective. Do you not see the joie de vivre within her? I have never met another who clings to life so tenaciously, who lives so in the moment. I must admit I was quite smitten with her for a time.
You're still in love with Gilda, aren't you?
So what if I am? What business is it?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
The person you should be looking at is Juliana Riggs. That Philistine would not know art from her own excrement. She and Ezra had a rather dramatic fight recently. You could hear her banshee screeches all the way across the hotel.
What were Juliana and Ezra arguing about?
I don't know. I was painting at the time and I was trying to block it out. Though I bet Gilda probably heard them. Maybe you should check with her.
Maybe later.
Good. I hope my paintings are able to open.
Hello, Mr.
Enough. I heard that Juliana and Ezra had an argument a few days before he was found dead. Tell me about that.
Well, I was in my lab at the time, so I didn't hear it. But Juliana has always been rather critical of Mr. Parker. I think she found something in the overseer's office. I wasn't listening when she told me about it. I kind of had my head in my research. I don't know, really. I try to let her handle all the money stuff. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
Oh, well, that's not really my field. Oh, was there?
Maybe later.
Very well, I'll just get back to my work then. Juliana, Mr. Whiskers
Hello, Detective.
died last
Did you
night.
have a question about the
Mrs. Duffy, remember?
I heard you had a big fight with Ezra a few days ago. Care to explain?
Oh, well, it wasn't that big a deal, really. He wanted more money to pay for repairs on the hotel. I wasn't feeling well that day and lashed out a bit at the poor man. I really should have listened to him more.
What's with all the junk in here?
These are our things. We're just waiting till the war blows over so we can bring them back to the mansion.
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
If you ask me, it's one of those actors. Or that horrible painter. Their type is always the cause of violence.
Maybe later.
Good luck catching the murderer, Detective. Oh, of course. Silly me.
Just let me have a look at the neural interface matrix, and I'm sure I can clear that.
No, it's not that.
Protect and serve.
Probably something that got him when they said neural.
Last month you were convinced you had the measles.
You're not a doctor. What do you even know about it? Besides, I think it may be malaria.
First of all, I am a doctor.
Yes, but not a real doctor.
I'll have to keep in mind that you can do that.
Secondly, I've told you time and again, you can't get sick inside the suit. It's not physically possible.
I know when I'm getting sick, Bert. Now why don't... you just wander off and play in your lab? Mr. Scruffy and I are going to rewrite the will, so he will get everything when I die because horrible Bert didn't believe me.
Oh, God, Juliana.
Progress on construction of the second wing of the vault.
Sounds like Ezra was embezzling from his investors.
Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
There's evidence Ezra was embezzling from his investors.
Oh, well, I really don't believe that. Mr. Parker wouldn't do such a thing, I'm sure.
Never mind.
Good luck catching the murderer, Detective.
Progress on construction of the second wing of the vault is completely stalled. Once the premier area of the vault had been completed, funding seems to have been cut off. My supervisors have informed me that they haven't received payment from Mr. Parker, and Vault-Tec won't pay out of pocket to continue construction. I've repeatedly approached Ezra about the finances, but he keeps telling me that Mrs. Riggs hasn't transferred the funds. However, when I asked her, Juliana said that she had just given Ezra extra for the gold.
Yo, that's good.
I've hired an investigator to look for signs of embezzlement in a few weeks.
Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
If you ask me, it's one of those actors. Or that horrible painter. Their type is always the cause of violence.
I think you're the real murderer.
That's just silly, Detective. Why would I want to kill Mr. Parker?
Ezra was embezzling your money. That's why you killed him and framed Keith.
You were so close, Detective.
It's a shame. I thought I could keep the ruse going a little longer. Oh, well.
Oh my God.
Eventually, I
What a
suppose.
twist.
This doesn't have to end
Uh,
in more violence, Detective. Just walk away. I'll leave, and you can tell them I escaped.
Not a chance. Your murder spree stops here.
Then let us end this.
Make every shot count.
That's one way to get the coolant pumping.
I found the killer. It was Ezra. He killed Juliana and took her place to hide his tracks.
My word! I never thought Mr. Parker was capable of something like this. What happened when you confronted him?
Turns out Robo-Brains can eat, and I served him up a heapin' helping of justice.
Well, bravo, I suppose. Here you are, Detective. Payment for your services and a bonus for uncovering such a heinous plot. I don't think we could have done it without you.
I don't like this.
Basement. Going up. Ground floor.
I step in the club with my mind. Stuck on blast, so much liquor in my system. This bug got last. I've been drinking since the morning like I suck on my cup. It's only 9 o'clock, dog, and I'm way past drunk. I see these chicks in the back, and they're eyeing us, dog. Some Puerto Rican peekers straight invite to take him home and ride on my thing. Before we go, I wanna know would you swallow my king? Then I hit it from the back, see how far would you bring? I won't stop till I hit the spot, thinking to try. You know you like that. When I bite that, yo, I'll be right back. The rubber just rip, shit, I gotta reload. No telling what my hands in the bottom of one. Shit, that rubber rolling out, and continue to go. We got it on to the
Now you're not to be so dead about. Now you're not to be so dead about.
Let me take you home for one night at Thug Passion. I'm in the club getting drunk, y'all. Now shorty stop for you need to come. When you move, got me stuck with this tone. Let me take you home for one night at Thug Passion.
Yo, I was moving and shaking in tight ass club to the shoulder of my eye from the back of the club. Yeah, she was tight, the one I want my bag in the night. So I stepped to her right in some first little nights. Tapped her on the shoulder and asked her what's poppin' tonight. Is you here with some friends? Cause my man's over there. And we both wanna know what's good with you and your friends. Is we fucking know what? Cause that's the topic tonight. And take you slow down my nuts and dip my dick with your right. Yeah, that's what's good for real. Let's take a ride and just peel back to my crib where we can have some privacy. And I can find out how hitting it from behind would be. Not like me, most cats wanna be like me. Cause I dust these bitches off like I'm cleaning my sprees. Cause I net, I send them home on the beat. Take a shower and hit the streets. Next day, be back on the beat.
I'm in the club getting drunk, y'all. The way you move got me stuck with this hold on. Let me take you home for one night of Thug Passion. I'm in the club getting drunk, y'all. Now shorty stop front, you need to come on.
You been to the tannery? You find my tools yet? Here are your tools. A fair bit of luck running into you. Here's your reward. Well earned. And now to work on the hull.
Food. Stim packs. Fully stocked.
The children of Adam are dangerous. Don't trust them.
Guns, best deals in town. More guns. Well, really, the only deals in town.
I need to talk to you about a missing synth.
Yeah? Well, it's not something I talk about with outsiders. So you can either buy something or move along.
I'm working with Chase. She told me that your designation is L792.
Okay, I believe you. But keep it down, all right? It's real private information. I know the synth you're talking about. He's a younger guy. Maybe early 20s with white hair. Goes by the name Derek. Thing is, he showed up way earlier than he was supposed to. Thought a courser was on his tail, so he rushed the timetable. To be honest, the guy was a wreck. He was scared shitless, looking over his shoulder every 5 minutes and attracting unwanted attention. Tried to calm him down, but he panicked and ran off into the fog. That was the last I saw of him.
That synth could be wandering around out there right now, lost in the fog. I'm gonna need more than that.
A I've told you everything I know, all right? You think I wanted this to happen? Well, I didn't. Look, if you're really going after that synth, I'm pretty sure he took the road south out of town. Maybe you could head that way. Just be careful out there. And thanks. There aren't many who'd go out in the fog to help a synth, especially one they don't even know. I feel like shit about what happened. I really do. I hope you can make it right.
I'm scraping by.
Fresh shipment in.
An ordinance like that? No wonder you wiped out
I
those
wiped out the
crabs.
feral ghouls at the campground.
The hero of our saga returns triumphant. Ha ha! I bet the island didn't see that coming.
It's only right you get paid for your troubles. Here's 200 caps for you. I think I deserve more than that.
I suppose I could part with a little more. Here's another 100 caps. I've been thinking about what's next, and then it came to me. We all love our grandparents, don't we? Kind, gentle, doting, love to spoil you. You'd never want something awful to happen to them. Nobody would. That's why it broke my heart when I lost Grandpa George.
We've all lost someone. You deal with it, and you move on. That's life.
Well, we all haven't lost someone like Grandpa George, I can promise you that. A kinder and braver man has never walked these streets. I still remember the day I heard the news about what happened to him. He had a farm, little ways north of here. Lived a peaceful life, working the land and not causing anyone trouble. The island sent something after him. A huge monster, mean as spit, and with claws to snap steel beams. A fog crawler. Grandpa bravely stood his ground, a shotgun in his hands, holding off that terror while the farmhands fled back here. If you can take out that shell-backed devil, it'll send a message loud and clear that says the Daltons never forget when they've been wronged.
You're not really expecting me to avenge every single family member you've ever lost, are you?
Nope. Only the ones the island killed. Some others died when their boat sank, but we can't exactly get revenge on the ocean, now can we? That's just crazy. Off
Yes,
you
you
go
can.
then. The story's unfinished.
Goddamn.
And there's another chapter still to write. Never look a trapper in the eyes. They're something else. You
It's
ask
toss
anyone in
garbage.
Far Harbor,
Shit ton of garbage
they'll tell you
defeats
Grandpa
the
George
ocean
was
every time.
everybody's favorite.
If you ain't armed, you ain't long for this world.
In the deep fog,
Yes,
there's
he did.
sounds out there.
I'll be straight with you. It's never easy to ask anyone on this island for help, much less a stranger. But I've got a responsibility to these people, and I have a job for you if you're up for it. Besides, I know you're tougher than you look.
Just tell me the problem.
We get our drinking water from a purifier not far outside of town. We had a bad storm not long before you got here, and it must have damaged the fog condensers that protect the road to the purifier. I sent Howard Dunbar out to fix them. He was out there when the Mirelurks hit us, and I'm afraid they might have got him, too. I was hoping you might go have a look. If the worst happened, maybe you could get those fog condensers back online. If you're up to it, just head south out of town. It's paying work, of course. I wouldn't ask a stranger to stick their neck out on our behalf, unless I was willing to pay a fair share for it.
Am I gonna need any tools or parts if I have to make these repairs on my own?
The fog condensers need their power modules replaced, but Howard took the only spares we had. Either way, you're gonna have to find him first.
All right.
Good. Our water...
Need general supplies? Visit the bait shop.
Looks like Howard didn't make it. I'll have to repair the fog condensers myself.
Got this. Just keep your cool.
There's a trail of blood.
Rain driving me fucking crazy, dude. The whole time I'm in Far Harbor is just rain, 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 rain. The fuck, I want to see where I'm going.
Fresh meat crawling in from the fog. Don't care if it's Meyer Lurk or man.
I'm not looking for trouble. I just need to find someone, a young man with white hair. You help me, I'll leave.
Yeah, we found him. One of the fog's creatures already attacked him. He was bleeding out, but, you know, why waste the meat? Here, well, what's left? Take it. Now go. Don't come back.
Here we go. This looks clear.
Cause I'm her rich, bitch, ain't a thing gonna change. Cause I'm her rich, bitch, ain't a thing gonna change. Cause I'm her rich, bitch, ain't a thing gonna change. Cause I'm her rich, bitch, ain't a thing gonna change.
I won't submit in the game, but folks will clap. I didn't know about studios and doing more tracks. Sleeper bags in these streets with rats. And shit is fucked up and be just like that. And look at a true story, man. You know the movie was fat. See some niggas in New York getting jumped with bats. Even radio stations said Rooks on relax. You can see the frog in the south like smokes from packs. People starting your house up the hole in the back. Left wing,
Watch it. Lurks on the loose.
so I say it like this, and as a matter of fact, it's only one
Now,
I
don't think we're alone.
Blindfolded, busting pinatas over the rack. Driving drunk, no
let's take him out.
Get wrecked, son. Get wrecked. Jesus Christ. What the fuck is the point of having armor? This is the point of having armor. What the fuck? Was that 3 hits? He fucked, dude. That sucked. That sucked. I got now. It's a legendary. There's nothing to agree with. I was fucked regardless. It didn't matter what I was wearing. It was a legendary grouper or some shit. But no.
I trust you, and I don't say that lightly.
If I come back out of the kitchen and hear, baby, well then go back in the kitchen and go make me a sandwich. God damn it. Fuck, that sucked though, bro. Like, he fucked me up. He fucked me. But no, it was a legendary. It was like nothing, you know. I shouldn't have stayed. I should have ran. I should have did something. Man, last night, 76. Fire Alert Queen fucked me up. After I got off, I got back on for like half an hour. I just wanted to play a little bit more. Fire Alert Queen gave me the business. Oh, fucking forgot to reload.
Make every shot count. Anyone you walk away. You got this. Keep your cool. Now that's one way to get that coolant pumping.
Oh, I tell you, I got the jiggles working. I just gotta tweak the files. This shit not showing up.
Who do you think actually won the war? You're in for it now. Coast looks clear.
See them. Where's this shit? This way. Backward crash log thing, not sure why, but I can't see anything.
Never a dull moment.
But that framework, I usually take it out the mod list, start the game up, and then put it back in the mod list. Sometimes it doesn't want to give me the right crash log. It's busted. I put the files. Sorry. I'll show you that right now. Auto organizer. Mods. Do it someplace slow. Oh. Yeah, it's just a mod organizer, man. That script framework. Nothing fancy. But yeah, I can show you another time. Yeah, I let mod organize do that shit. But manually just data folder. Slap that shit in there. It should spit out. My log file goes to the overwrite. But if I remember, you could send it somewhere else. You could send it wherever you want the log file to go. I just throw it into the overwrite kit. Well, since I already know why my game crashes in Skyrim anyway. So. The only time I pay attention to it is when I crash in a new location. There's one guy here.
much can it take?
Don't go in the water, bitch. You don't float properly, you sink. Yeah, like my crash log go into my overwrite folder. Also, I think you have to turn on crash log or some shit. I don't remember, dude. I don't remember exactly how you gotta set that shit up. It's been so long. Containing the what? Oh, chunks? Delicious brain chunks. Pasty chunks. Fucking, we making chili.
Wait, something's out there.
What? Damn, I like this gun and I hate this gun. What's that? Immersive creatures? I haven't had problems with immersive creatures in a long ass time. At the most, a fucking random skeleton from a wolf pup or some shit. I still use the... Oh, okay. Oh, that makes sense then. No, I got the... I don't know if I want to say new version because I have no idea where it's at. I know mine's is newer than yours. I remember that much. The one I got, you don't have to worry about the puppy spawns as much. It's the same old bullshit with the skeleton. Sit down.
Lucky. Next time.
Alright, where is this dude? I just wanna... Not fair, all his friends are dead and he's still alive. What is Preston doing here? I'm leveling up all the companions.
Wrong place, outsider.
Oh shit. How do I want to do a legendary? Preston and the course are the last ones to level up. And then Nick's here for the story. I was saying yesterday, I got Fallout first. You can play in a private world. You have to worry about people bothering you. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah, they got a deal going on. $7. It's not bad. Anybody test it. So I don't think I'm gonna play in a private world. I don't mind because you could toggle off the PvP. You could toggle that shit off. So I mean, and still interact with other people. Things I can calculate for see. I mean, yeah, you know, take advantage of the TV show. They're not stupid. I bet you, Bethesda's kicking themselves right now with that Fallout 4 update on PC. Bet you. Same thing with Xbox. The DLC is broke. One of the I should say DLC. One of the Creation Club shit is broken. They gotta put a patch out for that shit. It's a kicking and stuff. And I don't think it's an overcharge, because like the way they got 76 set up, it's server game. Like it's a live service game, bro. It's always online. Like you gotta take that with the game. That's what they designed the game to be. They designed it to be multiplayer. So if you wanna play solo on a server and still get all the hot fixes, because the game dynamically updates while you playing. You know what I mean? It's not like you could sit here and download a bunch of DLC quest lines, even though they do have those. So what I'm saying is, you know, the dailies and the events, that's dynamic. And I don't know. I'm not trying to justify. I get it. I get why they charge. Because if you want to play by yourself and still enjoy all the online content, Game Again is online first. Never advertise a single player. To me, it's just more Fallout.
To work with. It gave me this idea. A cargo freighter founded ages
I noticed
ago.
how totally set to pay money because
With
of
a bit
tail.
of arc welding and some
Yeah.
elbow grease, the whole could
Because
be
I'm not
reinforced
keeping
to be
fucking
sturdy.
Fallout first.
Fierce. Best to
I
do
don't
soon
justify paying that shit
before-
monthly. I can't justify myself paying it, but
soon.
I don't mind
Choppers
trying it
up
out.
those
Because you
areas.
never know. Maybe I do
I've
enjoy it.
already been dealt with.
What?
Because you
Well,
could
of course
customize
you have.
worlds.
Why
I have
not?
no idea what customized
I'll
worlds
send the work crew
do.
over. And once we haul a piece of the ship
I
out,
haven't looked
the
into
hull
that
will
one,
be a sight to see.
but I am curious what the fuck. What can you customize?
You need it?
Can you make shit harder?
Talk with Alan.
I have
time for you.
You are a curious specimen. Despite our friendly town doing its best to chase
You know
you
what I
out,
mean?
you keep helping us ingrates all the same. I got to ask, why do you keep at it?
I really wouldn't mind a single player offline version. It sucks that you have to play online.
I help mainly for the caps.
Huh? What was that? Oh, caps, huh?
Another guy I
Make some
know
money,
said
help at the
first is
same
pretty
time.
much recommend.
Respectable.
I don't
Most
know.
folk here are set in their ways, yes? It makes no...
See, that's why I'm torn between, like, if you want to play by yourself and still enjoy all the online features, right? Then first is recommended. But at the same time, in the base game, even though there's other players, really don't have to interact with them. At the most is they're going to steal your kills. You know what I mean? Or they might take some loot. That shit happen. But I don't think it takes away from you playing by yourself. You don't have to play with other people. I guess is my point. You don't have to interact with nobody. You could tell people fuck off. It's not like they could fucking spawn rape you like in Grand Theft Auto. In Grand Theft Auto, you get fucked up. Even if you put passive mode on, there's still ways to still fuck with people who are in passive mode. In Fallout, at the most, I just had probably a person like circle me and shit, but there was nothing he could do. It's first just to make sure you can play alone. Basically, yeah, you could rent a server. Because you don't, again, you renting a server and you can have up to 8 people play with you. Like, if I open up a server, I can invite you and other people. You don't have to have first. I don't think so. I think you could just join in on my shit. As long as I'm host and I'm in the server, then we could have a private server. These people just by their presence can totally kill your merchant. I mean, that's the shit, though. That's up to you to acknowledge them. You can see just
It took my family 3
they
generations
running
before the
around and
Dolphins
that's
would
it.
sell us a heel of bread.
Again, you don't have to
But there's a
participate in
wall.
PvP at all.
Downright
You could turn that shit
insane,
off.
mind you.
And you could watch the
Hurt
idiots
even
shoot
the
each other
stubborn
while you
fool.
drinking a Nuka-Cola. You know what? I got like 20 minutes. I had 20 minutes. I had to take my sister to dialysis. Let me switch over real quick. Let me look at this private world. See what the deal is. Question is it first just to make you play alone or does it do? I'll show you right now. I'm about to load up the game. Yeah. Fuck it. I ain't gonna change the title. It's only gonna be 20 minutes. Like I'll pay $6, $7. I ain't paying no $12 for this shit though. I mean, you get some stuff, some Fallout First shit here. Yeah, all right. So private adventure, max 8 players, shell progress, like, and then custom world. It's not shared progress with adventure. Certain account rewards cannot be. I haven't fucked with that yet. Let's see. But basically, I'm assuming I'm by myself. And like I said, I can invite you. I mean, I can invite up to 7 people. And you just fuck off. I was playing with Monkey yesterday. Me and Monkey played for a little bit. He's fucking power armored up with a minigun. He was fucking powered armored up with a minigun, son. I'm like, yeah, that's I didn't even have to look at the name. I already knew that was Monkey as soon as I turned around. I'm like, damn, did he join my game yet? So yeah, I can still do all the. We still got the map. I can still do all the events, all the stuff, just by myself. I mean, I'm not really, like I said, this ain't for me though. Like I didn't, I have no intent on playing for myself. But if people want to join in and have a private fucking session, that's fine. At least I could do one if I wanted to. Right? Let's see. Then custom world, I have no idea. Great new custom. Just gonna name this world Steve. Edit world setting. Job additional. Oh, look at this shit. You can tweak. Equipment durability, invincible, weak, strong. Oh, you can change. Make it weak. World setting may affect game performance. I figured that much. PvP, never, always. Infinite ammo. Description select. That's it. You could just okay. So you could change some settings in a custom one. You saw a monkey hanging out with his friends. What's that symbol in your power armor, Chief? That don't look like Brotherhood. I mean, I would say this much. But yeah, it's been a long time since I played. I don't remember so many NPCs. A lot of NPCs.